Crocodile flight jackets, a python cocktail dresses. Oh, the designers, they are high on drama this fall. The question is anybody going to wear it? We've got Christina Binkley. She's our On Style columnist. She is joining us right now. Chris, I got to ask, what's the most outrageous thing you've seen so far?
You mean I have to choose between the $22,000 cocktail or crocodile boots and, oh gosh, the Astrakhan jacket from Prada that has crocodile all of it? I don't know. I'm going to go with the full-out crocodile jacket and skirt from Prada.
Nice. And you're going to be wearing that the next time you come on lunch break, I assume, correct?
When I get that raise next year, absolutely.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on that. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know how it's going. Now, listen, here's my question. Usually these designers will do these sort of outrageous high drama fashions for the editorial side, for the magazines. So the magazines will come, they'll see something, they'll have something to show in their pages. But is anybody really buying this? Is this actually trickling to the retail level?
You know, I used to ask these questions in showrooms and people would say, oh no, we just made that for the runways. Now I almost never hear that. They say, yeah, there's Russian buyers that are interested in this, or there's somebody from Beijing or Hong Kong looking at it. It seems to be consumers in Russia particularly, but also in Asia, that really want high-end things. There's a handful of people that are buying stuff without regard to cost, and it's turning looks that used to be created literally for magazine pages, it's turning them into actual sellable clothing that show up in boutiques.
And I suppose if you sell one for $22,000, that buys you a lot of slack to create other things as well.
Do you know those $22,000 crocodile boots? They're made by Brian Atwood. They're having a contest in his sales office to see who can sell the most of them.
I think if they sell two, they'll be good. Let's talk, so you mentioned him, let's talk about some other designers where we're seeing them really push the limits of our sartorial boundaries.
Well, you know, this is all over the place, and I have to say, we saw a lot of new furs out there in Milan. There was something called pecan, which sounds like a nut to me, but it's actually a form of a rather ferocious small mammal that was used in Prada's collection. They were using fur on skirts. We saw fur coats and literally fur skirts, and a lot of hemlines on skirts that were made of fur. Fendi, Karl Lagerfeld designs for Fendi. He gave fur sunglasses. We saw those on the runway, and fur handbags.
Fur handbags. So what about the cleaning of all this? Don't you have to factor this into the cost, the sort of care and feeding and cleaning of your clothing, especially when it has for the animal motif taken to the extreme?
You know, you sound like me. I'm always thinking about how do you take care of that. I don't know. I think the consumer that wants fur sunglasses is probably not real practical in the first place. I don't know how much they're thinking about cleaning.
No, probably not. They're probably just thinking, when I lose these, I go buy another pair, right, Chris?
Yeah, right.
All right, Chris Binkley, On Style columnist. Thanks so much for being here.